The topic is evaluating a line integral along a curve. Alright, so before we do the example, let's read the definition. If the parametric equations of a curve C is x equal x of t, y equal y of t, z equal z of t, then assume t arranged from A to B, then the work done by the force field F acting on the object as it moves along a curve C is W equal integral of f of x of t, y of t, z of t dot dr. Alright, so where dr is equal dx, dy, dz, and then dr is also equal x prime of t dt, y prime of t dt, and z prime of t dt. Alright, so let's do this example. Compute the work done by the force field f of x, y, z equal y 2z 3x acting on an object as it moves along the helix defined parametrically. So we were given the parametric equations x of the curve x equal 2 cosine t, y equal 2 sine t, and z equal 3t. From the point 2, 0, 0 to the point negative 2, 0, 3 pi. So again, we're not given the range of t values, but we can still find that easy. This means that if we look at the starting point, x equal 2, y equals 0, and z equals 0. But what is x? Well, we could use a z, it's easier because z is 3t. So let's just use a z. Z is 3t equals 0, which means t equals 0 over t, which means t equals 0. So the starting point, so t goes from 0 to, so in other words we found A, we need to find the B. You could also use x equal 2, let me just do it. X is what? 2 cosine t. 2 cosine t is equal 2, means cosine t equal 1. So same thing, t equals 0. Or you could also use a y equals 0, which means 2 sine t equal, what is it? 0, which means sine t equals 0, which means t equals 0. Alright, now let's find, so that's the starting point. The end point will be negative 2, 0, 3 pi. So that means x equal negative 2, y equals 0, z equal 3 pi. Again, the easiest one will be 3 pi. We know z is 3t. So 3t equal 3z. 3t. Z is equal 3 pi, right? Let me write it here. Z is equal 3 pi, right? Which means, but z is equal 3t, which means 3t equal 3 pi, right? Which means t equal 3 pi over 3, which is pi. So t goes from 0 to pi. Right? We're going to need that to do the line integrals. Alright, so what else? So again, the first thing we need to find f, the vector field f as a function of t. So let's do that. So vector field f is equal, we know it's y 2z 3x, but y is 2 sine t, z is 3t, so 2 times 3t, and 3x becomes 3 times 2 cosine t. So the vector field f is equal, just distribute, so 2 sine t or multiply, 2 times 3 is 6t, 3 times 2 is 6 sine t. So we found the vector field f. Now next thing we need to find dr. So dr will be equal x prime of t. So let me write it here. X is equal to cosine t, which means x prime of t, this is x of t, x prime of t will be minus 2 sine of t. Now what else? We know that y is equal to sine t from the parametric equations. This means that y prime of t is equal to cosine of t. And then we know that z is equal 3t, which means z prime of t is equal 3. Right? Now what does that mean? This means, well, let me write it here. This means that my dr is equal, so x prime of t dt is x prime of t, so minus 2 sine of t dt, and then y prime of t dt, it's right here, so 2 cosine of t dt, and then z prime of t dt, which is right here, 3 dt. Now therefore the work done we know is the integral of f dr dot dr, which means f is right there, 2 sine t, 6t, 6 sine t, dot, the dr is right there, minus 2 sine t dt, 2 cosine t dt, 3 dt. So let's do the integral on the other page. I need to rewrite it first. Well, let me rewrite it. This is the work is going to be equal to integral of 2 sine t, 6t, 6 sine t, the vector dot the vector dr is minus 2 sine t dt, 2 cosine t dt, 3 dt. Alright, so let's do the dot product. 2 sine t times minus 2 sine t will be negative 4 sine squared dt. Then I'm just going to factor the dt, then I multiply 6t by 2 cosine t, so that would be plus 12 t cosine t, then I multiply 6 sine t times 3 plus 18 sine t, and I'm just going to factor the dt 2 steps in once. Alright, now how do we do this? Let's do 3 separate integrals. I think it will be easier. So minus 4 integral of sine squared t dt plus 12 integral of t cosine t dt plus 18 integral of sine t dt. Right, now you need to know that to do sine square, I need to write sine square. Sine square is 1. Let me write it here. Sine square is 1 minus cosine of 2t over 2. So I'm gonna take the 2 outside and write 1 minus cosine of 2t. So let's do one at a time. This is going to be equal to integral of 1 will be t. Integral of cosine of 2t, the integral of cosine is a minus, no, it's sine. So that would be 1/2 sine of 2t. And this is negative 2. And I want this to go from, remember the t, by the way, the t we found going from 0 to pi. So this is going to go from 0 to pi. Let me make sure. Yep, this will go from 0 to pi, and this will be along the curve C. So 0 to pi, 0 to pi, 0 to pi, 0 to pi. So this will be 0 to pi plus 12. Now again, I'm going to use substitution method. U equal T, dV equal cosine T dt. That means du is dt, v is integral of cosine is sine of t. So using integration of parts, that will be equal uv, which is t sine t minus integral, don't know if I should do it in two steps, minus integral, let me write it here, integral of sine t dt, which is just minus cosine. Minus cosine means plus cosine of t. And that would be from 0 to pi. And then plus 18. Integral of sine is just minus cosine. Again, 0 to pi. Nice. Alright, so the work will be equal -2. So plug in the pi, that would be pi minus, if we plug a pi here, that would be sine of 2 pi, which is 0. Right? And then minus, and if you plug a 0, you're just going to get a 0. Alright, plus 12. Now again, plug the pi, sine of pi is also 0. Cosine of pi is -1. And then if you plug the 0, you get 0 for sine, plus cosine of 0 is 1. Alright, let's do the last one. 18 minus cosine of pi is -1, minus 1 is 1. And when you plug a 0, let me make sure, minus, I'm going to write it here because that could be confusing, minus cosine of pi, minus plus cosine of 0, which is minus -1 plus cosine of 0 is 1. So 1 plus 1, which is 2. So this will be 1 plus 1, which is 2. Alright, so the work done will be -2 pi plus 12. -1 is -2 plus 18 times 2. So the work is -2 pi minus 24 plus 26, or what, 36. 16 and 20, 36. So the work will be 36 minus 24 will be 12, so minus 2 pi plus 12. And that would be the answer. 36, 12. Yep, and that's it for this example.